guys, if you've been pretty active when it comes to Murder Mystery 2 events, you would kind of know that a lot of them follow like a similar format, right? They got like the main event, the unboxable leaderboards, I guess. But when it comes to most events, there's usually something brand new that does come into the event, a brand new feature that does get added. And sometimes it's like a one-time thing and we'll never see this feature in any future event. But since a lot of features only show up one time, it does kind of suck sometimes because a lot of features that were in previous events are like super cool. So I kind of want to talk about some features that should be re-added and also some features that should be like brand new into the game. I did think of like a brand new feature that could be in the Christmas update of this year, and also some older features that were in prior Christmas update and Halloween update that could be in this year's Christmas update. Like, these might be pretty cool. There's a good chance that these won't actually happen, but I think it's very interesting to talk about since a lot of people might not actually remember these features in the old updates, and a lot of you guys might not have been here when these updates were a thing. So that's what I want to talk about today. So if you guys are excited, make sure to drop a like, subscribe for now, and turn on those post notifications for new videos. You can join the Globe Club. Be sure to down a comment, let me know what new features should come to the Murder Mystery Christmas update. So first things first, let's talk about features that I would like to return to the game, like old features that were in prior updates. I'd like them to come back, and I actually have some item ideas for a lot of these. I have 3 old features that I would like to see return, and the first one was in Christmas 2015, and this revolves like around crafting. You have to craft like your classic godly items, and you also had to use a little bit of the currency from that update, the 2015 gifts, and if you use enough of them, you could actually craft them to a Christmas version. Like for example, if you used heat plus like 50 gifts of 2015, you'd be able to turn into chill. If you had saw and like 50 gifts, you'd turn into handsaw, and that's a really cool feature. I would like to see like some brand new Christmas crafting recipes with godlies. I also would like to note that a lot of these features that I do have listed in this video are reused from my last video from last year, because I had a lot of cool ideas in that video. None of them were used in the previous update, so I kind of want to shed some light on them. So I actually have 3 crafting recipe ideas for 3 classic items that are in the game, and I actually photoshopped some of them to give them Christmas version to show you guys what they could look like if some of these items did get some special crafting recipes. First things first, I have a crafting recipe for Fang. It is Fang, but it's also blue as well, and as you guys can see, I did call it the Frozen Jaw Knife. That's why I called it. I thought that was really cool names, and Fang has like relation with like your teeth and stuff, so I wanted to have like the name have something to do with like your lower head, so I thought like Frozen Jaw sounded a little interesting. And of course like frozen because ice and stuff. This looks really cool. There's not a whole lot to say because it's just Fang but blue. And the next one I have for you guys is with Slasher. If you use Slasher and 5,000 snow tokens, you'll actually be able to get this spirit knife, as you guys can see. So the inside of the Slasher isn't actually red, and it's more like a green to blue fade, since green and blue are both like Christmassy colors. Pretty much red, green, blue, and white are pretty much all Christmas colors, so all of those colors I have like relation to like some of these items. And there's also like a red inside glow in the knife as well, since like glowing effects are kind of cool. And of course I can't have glow outside of the knife because that would be like an effect, so like on the inside of the knife you can see a little bit of red, which I think is super cool. I got a real like Nightmare Before Christmas vibes, as you can see, because like Slasher is such a scary looking knife, but like turning into a Christmas theme is like a little bit interesting. Like imagine we got Hallow's Edge and we turned it to Christmas theme. Like that would be a little interesting. And the last one I got right here is for Seer, and this is actually my favorite one I made right here, and as you can see here it is right here. I like this one a lot. This is called the Santa Seer with a good reason, as you can see, because it's like a seer but it looks like Santa Claus. Like how do you make a weapon look like Santa Claus? I mean, I kind of made it happen. Like as you guys can see, like the guard of the knife is like legit like the Santa fluff on like the hat, and at the top it looks like red from like the Santa hat, but at the bottom it looks white to like match like Santa's beard and stuff. This is definitely a very cool item that could be added into a future update, which Nicholas, I would definitely do this because this is definitely a very cool looking item in my opinion. And yeah, those are my 3 crafting recipe ideas. I did say that I reused this from a previous video I made, but I had completely different crafting recipe ideas, so if you want to go watch that, you can go do it. But guys, the next feature that I would like to have back into the game was actually a feature that was in 2 events, 2015 and 2017. And that were the Christmas Elite knives that were in the game. We have had the green Elite and blue Elite, and how you got them is that you just needed Elite in the game, and you'd get these pretty cool items. It was a very good advertisement for the Elites, I'm not gonna lie, since, you know, when it's Christmas time, a lot of people do get Robux as a Christmas gift. So I feel like it's the perfect advertisement to make people want to buy Elite during Christmas time, and like giving them a Christmas Elite like pretty much very helps the event a lot. So I would like something new here, and I did recolor on brand new Elite knife, and as you guys can see on screen right now, I have a white Elite, because as I did say, I do classify white as a Christmas color because it's like snow. I do like items that like get turned into white, like I'm not gonna lie. Like the silver reward items for like leaderboards and stuff, they all look amazing, so I definitely like to see like more white recolored items in the game, and white Elite is like a good starting point. And it's also the last Christmas color we haven't seen an Elite with, so like I don't really know if we'd get a new one after this. I mean, probably not. We haven't seen a Christmas Elite since 2017, that's like a while ago. Alright, so this is the last returning feature that I do want to come into the game, but this was a feature that wasn't even in a Christmas update. It was in a Halloween update, but I'd like to see it come back for Christmas. So for the 2017 Halloween update, you needed 2016 Halloween candies, okay? You needed candies from last year, and if you had 100 of them, you'd actually be able to get the Hallows Blade. Like, it's very interesting. It like rewards the people that played last year. And I'd like to see that come back, because of course 2015 candies aren't the only tradable currency we've had. So I have 4 different ideas for like items that could be used for previous currency items. Well, I actually have 5, but only like 4 currencies. So the first 2, if you have a certain amount of gift of 2015, you'd be able to get one of these 2 items from random. Either the mint candy or the mint sugar. All the items I'm going to be listing off are just recolors of different items, since of course Hallows Blade is reskin of Hallows Edge, and that's like the item from the feature I'm talking about. And I think these look super cool. I was going to originally reskin these to blue, but of course we already have a blue candy and blue sugar for leaderboard items, so I couldn't actually do that, so I made them green instead. Honestly, I kind of like them as green a lot. So, the mint candy and mint sugar for like 2015 gifts, I think that's a really cool idea. The next one would require wrapping paper from 2016. Like, the wrapping paper is actually kind of hard to get, so these items might be a little rare. You'll be able to get this crystal dragon knife. As you guys can see, this is ice dragon, but reskinned to purple. I think this looks super cool. Like, honestly, I'd love to see this crystal dragon come into the game. But the next idea would, of course, you need the 2017 wrapping paper to get this Winter's Fall knife. I've actually had this idea for a knife for like years now. A freaking orange Winter's Edge. I thought that'd be so cool. And I called it Winter's Fall for 2 reasons. For one, this is supposed to like represent fire. This is like the fall of winter. Like, winter is of course going to be ending if there's fire going on. And also, fall, the season, has a lot of orange going on. Like, this could also be seen as like an orange leaf. Like, there's like multiple ways you could view this. The last idea I got for here is if you have enough 2018 snowflake keys, you'd actually be able to get this snowblade knife, which is a white ginger blade. This is definitely a very cool idea. And honestly, I like to see this in the game because, of course, you could also see that like maybe like whipped cream for like gingerbread, because of course some gingerbread you can put whipped cream on it. But yeah, guys, those are all of the reuse features that I have. But I do have one unique feature that's never been seen. I actually thought about this myself 1 year ago when I made my previous video. So this would actually be what the Santa's Challenge would be this year, since, you know, Santa's Challenge like kind of varies of what year you're playing. It's different a lot of different years. So I am hoping that this year we'll have a unique Santa's Challenge, and this could be a pretty cool idea for it. So St. Nicholas is actually going to ask you for 5 different commons, 5 different uncommons, and 5 different rares. So he's going to be asking for 15 items in total. But you don't actually actually need to get all of these items at once. These are actually like 3 different things here. The commons are separated from the uncommons, and the uncommons are separated from the rares here. So if you actually get 5 of the commons of St. Nicholas's choice, he'll actually give you a special uncommon, okay? An uncommon you can only get from doing the Santa's challenge, and there might even be like multiple different uncommons from here. There doesn't have to be just one. There could be like actually multiple of them. Because I'm thinking you could actually do this multiple times, okay? The reason being is that I want there to be a special godly that you can get for a very small chance here. So if you actually give him 5 commons, there's gonna be a 1 of 500 chance to get an exclusive Christmas godly only from doing this. And also, there could also be a 1 out of 10,000 chance to get a chroma as well. But you might think, what about the uncommons and rares? So, of course, if you give him 5 uncommons, he'd give you like a very cool St. Nicholas challenge rare as well. So, that's gonna be pretty cool. But if you actually do it that way, there's actually a 1 out of 100 chance for a godly. So, you actually have some pretty good odds for a godly here. But there's also going to be a 1 of 2,000 chance for a chroma. So, like, you get a little bit of better odds if you are trying to get that godly. But you'll definitely have the best chance if you actually do it the rare way. So, of course, if you give St. Nicholas 5 rares, he would give you a legendary. But there will also be a 1 of 25 chance for a godly and 1 of 500 chance for a chroma. Like, that's a pretty good odd for a godly and chroma. And you'd only be able to get these from this Santa's challenge. So these items would be like super rare. Like this godly and this chroma would like probably be very rare. Maybe not the godly that much because you have a ton of rares. You might get this like kind of easily. But of course the chroma will be kind of rare. And I honestly do feel like the uncommon, rare, and legendary that you can only get from Santa's challenge could also be like extremely rare as well. So if Nicholas ends up doing exactly this, I'd recommend like grinding the Santa's challenge to get like these very rare items. But of course, these are only ideas. So yeah, let me know if you liked any of these features because I really think a lot of these could be coming into the game. Well, like they might not actually come to the game, but I think they should, you know. And of course, let me know if you guys have any ideas for like features to come into the game because I feel like you guys might have a lot of cool ideas as well. The Christmas update is coming very soon because this video should be coming out on either the 16th or the 17th. I'm not actually 100% sure yet. So that means that the Christmas update is like pretty much less than a week away. Like, what is that, bro? Where did the time go? Yeah, I got excited for all the Christmas videos I'm gonna be making, but that's all I gotta say. So shout out to the current members on the YouTube channel, but I'm gonna end this video off here. So until next time, I'm Colbe. Goodbye.